both sides.
I got a chance to take an exclusive hands-on of Far Cry 4 at this year's E3. We've got some captured gameplay you won't find anywhere else. Before I played, Dan Hay told me this.
You're fucked.
Hi there guys, it's Sam from VG247 here, showing you, as I mentioned, some exclusive Far Cry 4 gameplay that we were allowed to capture at this year's show. We're taking on a fortress here where you can essentially attack it in 3 different ways. You can go a stealth route with this crossbow rifle, you can take an elephant in, and you can fly in and essentially blow the place up. You'll get to see gameplay of each style here. So they kind of let me have like half an hour with the game and got to practice for a bit. So as before, you can target your enemies and, you know, tag them and make sure you know where they are. And obviously if you do kill them, you want to make sure that no one's going to find that body, no one's going to hear the stuff you've been up to. I was hoping he'd fallen off the front of the building there, but it seems he'd actually fallen down the back. What a lovely death for him. So one nice little feature they've added into this year's game is you'll be able to cut the brakes on vehicles that are parked. So actually, if we spotted then, there were 2 people just on the track on the right hand side here who were just kind of fumbling about. They're actually like sword fighting. And I was kind of given the option to go up to the truck in front of me and cut the brakes. But obviously, I don't want to walk out into the open. I want to make sure that I am safe as houses if I was to walk out. So tag the enemies that I can find, and you know, hopefully this is, if I cut this at the right time, it's going to run them down. Sadly, it goes just past them, but enough to distract them away from the scene. So obviously I can now get up on this roof without alerting anyone to my location. So now they're a bit confused why that vehicle has moved. They're going to start shouting at each other and stuff like that. This is a big old fortress. To compare it to you know, sort of the camps you attacked in Far Cry 3, this is much larger. Obviously there are plenty more guards, there is, you know, more rooftops going on here. I would definitely say that the threat is a lot stronger as well. If you set the alarms off, it will go, you know, shit will hit the fan essentially. And that's why I'm trying to taking this one step at a time, making sure I'm tagging people with my camera, and also that if I do take someone out, I want to drag them down. So like before, you can hold down on the left stick and you'll drag the person you've taken down into a corner. You want to hide the body. They will now obviously they now actually take more advanced patrol routes. You'll spot them climbing ladders, going onto rooftops and stuff like that. So you have to be more careful about where you hide your enemies after you've dispatched of them. So, key thing again, just holding down on the left stick there, just get rid of him, everything's okay. One thing I did find quite difficult about this one specifically, and I'm sure like you would have this in the game as well, is you don't know really what route to take. Obviously you spot there's a lot of guards about, but some in 2s, some in 3s, and you know, you don't want to alert everyone. And if I shot that guy over there, I don't know if that's going to alert the 2 people on the ground, so I need to be kind of careful about it. There obviously is the alarm I can disable. If you see on the map, there's the little speaker in the bottom left hand corner. If I go over to that and turn it off, they won't be able to raise the alarm. But at this point in time, I'm pretty I'm under pressure to even get there. It's pretty hard. So you can also throw bait into the fortress. Now what bait will do is much like in Blood Dragon, when you got dragons to come in and fight for you. This will essentially do the same, but it will get wildlife in the vicinity of your position that are pretty dangerous to humans.
False alarm.
So that's that decision. Can't get round that way. Just been spotted from someone on the roof. As you see, they're climbing onto the roof there, so you know he's going to have a better advantage point to find me. Makes my job a lot more difficult. Across the way. Do I take him? Oh, if I shoot him, I don't know if anyone's going to spot the body dropping. I really don't want to risk letting my location out to them. So instead, let's throw in some more bait and hope for the best. I'm afraid this guard here's spotted me, and it's not looking good from here. We're going to take out a few enemies. Oh, and the reinforcements are on their way. Now the reinforcements, in this case, is they will bring a helicopter in and essentially SWAT team in. So it gets pretty out of hand pretty quickly. This loadout has a sniper rifle and that crossbow. So, basically I've got no chance of getting up close and personal and finishing anyone off. That alarm's going off. I can't do anything about that now. Your reinforcements are already on their way. They're bringing a truck here. 4 people, another truck, 2 trucks of enemies here. I'm just going to have to kind of run out the way, get out of here, duck behind some cover. Here comes the helicopter. So you've got plenty of things to be dealing with here. And I'm probably not using the best gun for the job. It's definitely not ideal. Taking out loads of enemies, and I think it's the end of my day anytime soon here. So, take 2. I should actually mention I never saw, while I was in the room playing this, I never saw anyone do it 100% stealth with no reinforcements. Pretty much everyone got rumbled, even in their sort of practice runs. So there are 2 elephants here. So if you're with a second player, obviously your mate can get on the other elephant. You can also just use the elephants to smash through the front door and essentially just kind of leave them to do damage on them on their own. Elephants don't seem to like people shooting at them and will defend themselves. But yes, through the front door. Oh, here we go. No real kind of health for this elephant. We're just going to have to hope the RSPCA don't get involved, or Peter, or this elephant was not harmed or anything like that. But some solid tank action. You really do feel like a tank, and you just kind of run into people. Oh, and the elephant deals with them, throws them up in the air. We've got 9 grenades here, a big old machine gun. It's probably one of the funnest ways to be dealing with a outpost. There seems to be a hell of a lot more guards this time round. Then maybe reinforcements are a bit more heavy when you go all take the loud approach. So, if you're feeling completely Rambo, this seems like the sort of balls out approach of just kind of flying around with a grenade launcher and firing at stuff.
We'll be there in half a minute.
taking out the front door, you know, if you want to do that. If you want to throw some bait in there, get some more tigers in there, just throw more grenades, and it's easily the more exciting approach. But my crash landing here, well, it doesn't end too well. Really do hope you enjoyed me running around on an elephant and firing grenades at stuff. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Press that button now. Now!